Are we back? We're doing it live. Test. Okay, it looks like we're back. Let me check. Okay. Looks like we're back. Sorry about that. OBS just decided to die for some reason. I think this is still the same stream though, so this shouldn't end up as two VODs, hopefully. But we will find out. Hopefully this works. But I think it lagged out right about here for you guys. Let me know if you can see the stream now. I think we got a little bit past this. They just kind of mash for a second here. And then, oh boy, fun time. I don't know what the heck that is. That's a new enemy. And we get Overloading Magma Worm on stage 2 in easy mode. Yep, this is the first game. Saying bosses boost all stats temporarily. Oh, that's a great item. That's dope. Hey, you won. Yep, this is the first game. Overloading Magma Worm in stage 2 on easy. Yep. This is Risk of Rain. For better or for worse, it's the same game. This wasn't even on Monsoon, was it? I think this was on Rain. Yep, this was on Rainstorm. Overloading Magma Worm and a normal Magma Worm on a Rainstorm on easy on the second stage. Less than 8 minutes in. Oh, Risk of Rain, I love you, but you are a ink. You are a dirty. God damn you. God damn it, Risk of Rain. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's so rude. Come on, man. Overloading Magma Worm? I thought only I had luck that bad. Apparently the devs also have it that bad. Or they scripted it. Oh, did she? I didn't even pay attention. I didn't even pay attention to her death animation. I totally forgot to look. Death animation. Oh, there it is, yeah. That's awesome. That's awesome. That's cool. Lemurians climb rope? That's awesome. I can't wait to play this. I'm sad that I'm sad that it's to be determined release day. Because I want to look forward to it. This is such a good game. I'm hyped for this so much. Alright. One last thing I wanted to look at. Tears of the Kingdom. Should I watch this? No. Will I? Absolutely. I have to know. I love this game too much to not spoil myself on everything. I have to. Spoilers if you if you want to go into Tears of the Kingdom blind, now's your chance.
Everyone. I'm A.G. Aonuma, producer of The Legend of Zelda.
Sorry, I'm cutting it off for you guys, right?
First,
there you go.
I have some news. Development on The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom is now complete.
Ooh! I can't believe it! I'll be honest, I thought they would be... I don't know why, I always expect games to like be adding stuff to the very end, but that's not how AAA releases work unless they're rushed. I guess every game has been rushed for like the last 2 years, so I guess that makes sense.
Thank you very much for waiting.
You're welcome. I'm ready.
Many of you are looking forward to this game.
I would have waited for Christmas.
Released a few trailers so far.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Although it'll just be a brief glimpse,
Yes.
I'm going to actually play the game for you today and show you what
Yes.
it's like.
Yes.
Okay?
Give it to me.
begin.
Number one on trending. Number one on
Here we are.
trending on all of YouTube. And it's been hours.
Like The Legend of Zelda Breath of
About
the Wild, there's a
15,
vast world to explore.
19.
Of course, it's not just the same world as is. It's changed in many ways.
I can tell.
If we talk about
Some
all
smoke
of the
trail
changes
over there.
today, we'll run out
Oh.
of time, so
What's that pillar of light in the back there? Is that gonna be like the towers? Or is that like a way into the underground? Or is it a way into the overworld? Or the upper world, I guess I should say? What does that mean? What's that big dome over here? What's this dome? Pillar of light. What is it? There was like a smoke thing over here. UI seems to be roughly the same.
we hope
Yep,
you'll
there's.
seek them.
Oh, you have coordinates. I wonder if this is a dev thing, because I'm willing to bet, unless they have like a treasure hunt mode, where like you're given like you have to like discover a set of numbers and figure out that it's the coordinates on the map. I doubt that we'll have that in the actual game. Looks like the horse controls are about the same. Go, stop, soothe. So we still train horses, which is weird because we have vehicles. So I wouldn't think horses would be a big deal, but I mean, it was already in the engine. Why not keep it, right? No reason to get rid of it. I'm now live, guys. Don't worry. I am now live.
them out for yourself when the game launches. In this game, the vast world of Hyrule reaches high into the sky. You'll notice
Oh. I don't know what this is, but that looks like a big dungeon.
some land masses floating up there.
It almost especially looks like you have to figure out a way to get to this island from the ground, and then you fly over here. It looks suspiciously almost like they have it so that you can only get to it to here, and then the only place you can actually land on the actual place is going to be here, except for speedrunners who are just going to bomb rush their way over to the very end of the dungeon immediately. But, you know,
We call them Sky Islands.
it's also possible that they've planned for that, and you get up here, and then you reach the bottom of this, and then you have to climb up. So like you need a decent amount of stamina to actually even do one of these, and that's how they kind of quote unquote gate you from getting to it, because you can like just cook a bunch of stamina food and make it up there anyway, or you could just bomb rush your way up to the top, or you could use like the weird bomb flick that speedrunners discovered recently. There's you could make it, or you could use a flying machine, or you could use a vehicle, and you could just get to the top and then work your way down. This looks like a decent ending point, perhaps. Just a thought. I like the shield. Sorry about the horse butt freeze frame.
You're probably wondering something. How do you get to the sky?
I need to reach my friend. Oh boy, do they actually have quests now? Oh, Korok! Oh, it's a Korok! Oh, poor little buddy. Like, if they're not giving me a seed, I really like these things. I feel so bad. The poor little buddy, he's trying to make his way. I gotta help him. I have to. Look at him. The poor buddy, he's packed for a years-long journey, and it's only gonna take a day. Oh, you poor thing. Oh, you're adorable. You poor thing. I have to help him. I have to save him. I must protect.
If we take a look, oh, something's falling from the sky.
Oh, so they fall dynamically. So you're actually encouraged to like get up to the world, the upper world quickly. I still don't know what this symbol is. This is a Master Sword, right? Is that like its charge? Is it how corrupted it is by malice? I don't know. There's one of these things.
Do you see it?
So they fall down dynamically. Oh, that's cool.
I wonder what that is. Let's head over to it.
Oh, you're gonna show us, you beauty.
We're almost at the spot where the object fell.
Just a little farther
Here
now.
it is.
Whoa.
Okay, let's use one of Link's new abilities.
Don't show me the stasis. You're spoiling me. Oh, they switched the rune. That's wild. That looks crazy. That's a crazy design. This also Link looks messed up, dude. He's wearing tatters. His hair is ruffled. He's using junk. Just look at this full body tattoo. What is
Do
this?
this on the rock that just fell.
Rewind. This didn't change. Ooh.
Look, it started rising.
Ah, clever. Some of the rewind is it being on the ground, so it doesn't. So you have time to get on it if you were, like did it from the ground like he did.
This power is known
All right,
as
so
recall,
the third coordinate is the z coordinate, confirmed.
rewinds an object's movement.
So it's x, y, z.
Since I just used recall on the fallen rock, I can now rise into the sky. We're a lot closer to the Sky Islands. Let's use the paraglider to reach one of them.
Oh, interesting. They're not unique to each one. I thought each one would have I thought each one would be a piece of the temple that you would then reattach, and then there would be some way to get back up there, like statically, like there would be a waterfall kind of thing, right? Like there would be a spot where you can get back up to it whenever you want. No, they're just randomly generated. They probably just spawn all the time dynamically, and just whenever you're under an island that you might want to visit, you would just roam around looking for one of these. And it would just send you a certain height up, and you could get to it. I assume the sooner you got to it, the higher up you go. And so eventually they wouldn't take you up anymore, and they actually are not persistent and deload when you like leave or something, or turn off the game or whatever. That's cool. That's really cool. That's really dynamic. I like
There are
that.
a few other Sky Islands floating here too. I made it.
This looks like a piece that you could use for a ship.
To reach the Sky Islands, so we hope you'll try.
Ooh, dragon! Which dragon is that? Is that Nadra?
So we hope you'll try a few different methods. Okay, now we're on a slightly bigger Sky Island. Just like on the surface, there.
Look at Death Mountain, just spewing malice over there. There's a distinctly labyrinth-looking cube. Oh, this is blue now. This is lit up. Interesting. Oh, the map looks different. It's very muted in color. Interesting. I wonder if that's because we're in the Sky Islands and everything is kind of gray, yellowy, orange.
Several man-made structures. Some trees are also growing here. You won't see many of those yellow trees on the surface, though.
Are they special trees?
Let's walk around for a bit.
Can we cut them down and desecrate their sanctity?
There's a branch on the ground. When you find something like this, you should pick it up. It might come in handy later.
Oh.
Let's continue.
Ominous.
This, you should pick it up. It might come in handy later.
Are we gonna need to give it to like the Koroks to like regrow the Deku tree or something? I'm willing to bet.
Let's continue. Oh, something's there. This
Are you
is a
dangerous?
new enemy called a construct.
It's dangerous.
We'll fight
It's using a tree branch.
it using the branch we just picked up.
Well, so much for that.
The branch broke. Not
much for
good.
that.
Not good.
Aha,
Get
mine.
another branch and we defeated it.
What's it turn into? Ooh.
Moving on.
So it's like the Guardians from the first game. Zonai! Confirmed! Zonai charge! The Zonai! The One Piece is real! It is the Zonai from all the lore videos that I've been binging. Don't question me.
I've
Oh.
explored more of this Sky Island. As expected, fighting with just a branch won't get us very far. Also, this branch is almost broken. So here's another one of Link's new abilities. If we use this branch and walk over here and do this, look, we can stick them.
What?
So here's another one of Link's new abilities. If we use this branch,
Oh, so that's what this symbol is. It's a rune. It's not magnesis so much as it is like I don't even know what I would call it. Wood is not magnetic. I think it's paramagnetic, meaning it resists magnetic fields, if anything. There's like hypermagnetism, glue, super glue, gorilla glue. We'll call it super glue.
And the rock over here.
Chew glue?
And do
Choo choo
this.
glue?
Look,
That's
we can
wild.
stick them together.
Oh, it increases the damage because you stuck a rock onto it. That's funny. That's clever.
Created a makeshift hammer. This is called fuse. You can stick objects together to create new weapons with various effects.
It gets small.
Let's take on another construct with this fused weapon.
If you take it back out, does it get
You're
big
dealing
again?
with two of them at once.
It does.
Oh, we beat one. The weapon's attack has definitely improved.
Oh, the durability is improved as
The
well.
branch broke, but this weapon has much better durability.
That's
You can
awesome.
do all sorts of things by experimenting.
Oh,
with the
long
fuse
stick. Oh, that's so cool. So you're not just gonna get weapons anymore. Now you get pieces of weapons, and you can make them better. Oh, I love that. I love that idea that you just get to find random junk around and just mishmash a weapon out of it. That's awesome. That's awesome. Because now we're in like the timeline where not only has Ganon won, but they've won again. So like now there's nothing left. Not even like the
fuse two
weapons from
for
before.
example.
Well, I stand
If you take
corrected.
this
Here's a
long
pitchfork.
stick and fuse it with a pitchfork,
Well, we get like an uber javelin.
we can create a weapon with a much longer attack range.
Look at that. That is a
With this,
range is
get
an
too close to
understatement.
enemies, and we can safely attack from a distance.
Look at how far you can hit with that. That's insane.
You can also fuse arrows with materials in your inventory. For instance, try fusing this leaf to an arrow.
Does it just like?
Fuse an ice elemental material to an arrow and...
Oh, that makes Choo Choo Jelly useful. That's awesome! Choo Choo Jelly's useful! They made it useful! That's awesome! That's genius! That's genius! That's so cool! Finally a use for it! I collected it all for a reason, not just armor. Oh gosh, upgrading armor is going to be impossible in this game, because now everything is useful. No! No! Now armor's even worse to complete! No! What have you done?
Very useful. In addition, let's see. Ah, there's a bird flying around. If you're out hunting, you might feel that aiming with an arrow is too difficult. Apparently,
You
my eyes
underestimate
can't
me.
track fast-moving objects as of late, so my shots rarely land.
Nice.
So at times like these,
Excellent
here's an eyeball
excuse.
you can get by
Excellent
defeating
excuse to
monsters.
demonstrate.
fuse it to an
No.
arrow and
No! That's disgusting. I hate
look,
that.
it homed in on.
Eh. Oh, I thought it was Sheikah technology. I thought it was, oh, you use Sheikah technology to add like a little heat-seeking bulb on the end of your arrows, and they'll be, like, oh, that's cool. No. I thought it was gonna be like, oh, you hit a tracker, right, with like a normal arrow, right, and then heat-seeking arrows will hit that target, right, or something. No, keys have 1 health. That wouldn't have worked. But I didn't want it to be this. I didn't want. I hate this. Oh, thanks. I hate it. Oh, why did you make the homing arrows gross and rare? They're gross and rare.
On the target.
That's the worst.
Let's try this on another bird.
Don't do it to me again.
Let's try this
Oh.
on another bird.
Is there like a fuse button, or is it just? I guess you just press the rune while you're aiming.
Let's try this on another bird.
I guess so. I hate
I'll just
this.
fire in that general direction. It's very simple. Depending on what you stick together, the fusibility could also be beneficial for hunting.
I hate it. Why have you done this?
Fused a mushroom to my shield.
I fused a mushroom to my shield. The future of gaming, everybody. Let me guess. It releases spores. It releases some kind of detrimental spores to the enemy when they hit it.
Now, you're probably wondering if this has any use. Well, this mushroom is actually a puff shroom. Let's fight an enemy with this. I blocked
Yeah.
with the shield.
Oh, smoke screen. That's neat.
Okay, there's smoke now. The enemy's lost sight of Link, so...
Oh, that's busted. Oh, that's cool. I didn't think it would be quite so dramatic in its "I've lost sight of you." I thought it would be a bit more like they can still see you.
Even if you struggle with combat, you can take down enemies using similar methods.
That's awesome.
In the previous game, you'd usually get powerful weapons by defeating strong enemies. But in this game, fusing even the weakest weapon with something else could turn it into a useful weapon. There are even more gameplay options for sticking things together. Let me demonstrate. Fusing even the weakest weapon with something else could turn it into a useful weapon.
Okay, so you can fuse the rock to the log club, but it looks like it just highlights the area that it's going to replace. It doesn't actually make it... you can't just, like, stick multiple things together. It replaces the log with the rock.
There are even more gameplay options for sticking things together. Let me demonstrate.
Oh, it counts as lifting the rock, so a cricket spawned. Oh, what rune is this? Looks like something out of Horizon Zero Dawn. Oh, that's horrifying.
The Sky Islands even have rivers. We'll want to cross this one, but
so we don't have
still not
ice.
Cross it. Well, the river's too wide for that. We need a boat.
It's more of a dam. It's more of a lake
Of
at
course,
this
there
point.
isn't
Really.
anything that resembles a boat around here. So,
Oh, it's like the Sheikah hand. It's the Sheikah hand. Oh, okay. So we're gonna be like technologically
we'll lift up this log and attach it to a second
stitching
log.
stuff together.
Let's do one more.
Ugh. So that's what the
We'll
rune
bring
is.
this over here and attach a third log.
Oh, and it shows you like the glue.
It's a
Ugh.
makeshift raft. This is another new ability called Ultra Hand.
Ultra
Even though
hand.
the logs are currently attached, they can be detached. Let's
Oh.
modify the shape of the raft. You can always attach things or detach them like this. Now, if we put this on the water, it's made of wood, so the buoyancy will keep it afloat. We've made a simplified version of a boat. However, it won't move in its current state, so we'll need something to propel it forward.
Need a Korok leaf. I always keep one on me just for such an occasion.
There's something here. Let's try hitting it. Oh, wind. It's blowing wind.
What could it be?
Looks like we found a fan. Why don't we try attaching it?
Percussive maintenance, the classic. We're making a speedboat, baby.
We'll attach another one.
Ooh.
This should make the boat well balanced. Okay, they're attached. All right, let's try moving the boat. Hey, it's moving. It's sailing pretty fast with the wind from the fans.
Not exactly easy to steer, but
Since we added 2 fans, we should be able to cross the river in no time.
interesting. So they have a limited amount of power.
Right, we reached the other side. In the most recent trailer, we showed scenes of Link riding a large car and a flying machine. Those vehicles actually aren't in the game from the start. Instead, you'll be able to freely craft them on your own. There are all sorts of objects you'll come across in this game. And depending on how you use your imagination, you can do a lot with them. So, try crafting different things and explore this world at your leisure. There are even more new
Oh, interesting. So it actually, each vehicle has a certain amount of power, and the more stuff you have on it, the faster it drains. Interesting.
There are even more new abilities. Take this building over here. Okay, watch this.
Ew.
Look, I passed right through the ceiling.
So that's what that
This
rune
new
is.
ability is called Ascend. If you're in a place with a ceiling, you can go through to the floor above.
Ew. So that's how you're gonna get out of
There are
caves,
some
I guess.
restrictions, but what's great about this ability is that as long as there's a ceiling, you can use it anywhere. For example, this place has a cave with a hill right above it. If we use the ability here,
Ascend.
come on, keep going.
Gross.
Okay, we emerged at the top of the hill.
Gross.
In the previous game,
Ooh, it's
you
cold
had
up
to
here.
use stamina to climb a mountain. But in this game, if there's a mountain with a cave like this one, you can now get to the top without having to climb all the way up.
That's
Here's
awesome.
another example. Imagine you're stuck in a cage. If it's got a ceiling, you know what to do, right? Exactly.
I'm
Oh,
sure that's
there's
not gonna be a story point later. Hmm.
another construct. It seems to be holding a strange weapon. Some enemies are equipped with fused weapons, so battles will play out a bit differently from the previous game. Ah!
Holy
it blew me away
butts.
with wind. Looks
I'm
like
not
it's
gonna be
got
able to
some sort of
block
fan.
this. Gonna have to flurry rush. What?
I got pushed off. Oh well, let's just return to the surface.
No
You
big
can
deal. I'll
quickly
just
descend from the sky to the
accidentally
surface like this.
skydive.
It feels so good.
Can I point out that in this playthrough they chose hearts first, and that's just criminal? Just saying. That's criminal.
In the sky, you'll be able to look out across the land. You can also search for destinations that pique your interest.
Dang, that's pretty.
Once you've chosen your
Also, there's
you can also-
definitely going to be like analysis of like, oh, he took a quick
in the
pan of
sky,
the entire
you'll
world.
be able to look out.
Let's take a look. What the? Is that Hebra? Yeah, that's Hebra. No, it's not. That's the that's the Rito area. I forget what it's called.
Across the land.
Interesting. Yeah, there's their bird perch. Interesting. It's a very distinct color. That doesn't seem normal. Oh well. There's Death Mountain.
You can also search for destinations.
Here's kind of vaguely in the Lanayru area. I can't remember what this is, but it looks familiar. Like Kakariko Village, maybe?
That pique your interest. Once you've chosen your destination, you can speed things up. Like this. Let's dive into this river.
Third.
And we're back on the surface.
Water physics have hit a new low. Terminal velocity headfirst into the water. Perfectly fine. Game logic. That would break every bone in your body.
There are still so many things I'd like to show you, but let's leave it at that for now.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Just floating around. No big deal.
What did you think? Some of Link's new abilities were updated from the previous game. I'm sure some of you watching me play were thinking, wait, if you could do that, then maybe you could do this too.
It's true.
In this game, you can do a lot of things just by thinking about what's even possible.
Oh.
There's still a lot of new gameplay, mysteries, and encounters we couldn't show today, but
Give
they're all
me.
jam-packed into this unfamiliar Hyrule.
Give
and
me.
we hope you'll use your imagination to explore it.
I want.
That's all for today.
Give it to
Thank you for
me.
watching.
Give it to me. That's awesome. Ooh. Oh, the pretty. Oh, if I didn't already have a Switch, man. Effect added. Oh, that's so pretty. Oh, if I didn't already have one, man. Oh, you tempt me. You tempt me, but alas, I cannot. Uh. Oh, the case, though. Oh, I bought the original case. I might get this one. Oh. Why do you tempt me this way? How could you do this to me? How could you do this to me? Oh, that's so pretty. As much as I would love to go through a bunch of the sections of this and check it out, unfortunately, that would take too long. Shout out to all the lore masters, Nintendo Black Crisis, Zeltic, etc. I'm sure they'll be deep diving into these. I'm sure they probably have already put up reaction videos to these. So be sure to check them out if you want to see some of this stuff. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will catch you guys in the next stream. I wanted to play a little bit of I wanted to have a little bit of gameplay tonight, but it got late. It got late, and I don't think I can. So never mind. Oh well. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys in the next stream. Bye. Peace. Night Pup ended off with a quote. You can't see chat. No, no. Oh no. Whoops.